Alright, tell us what we have for race number 3. Race number 3 will feature Chris Nelson, Chris Renakos, Zach Allison, and Fred Harrison. Okay, let's see what happens in this race. Here's a look at the lineup for this next portion of our Week 15's action. Everyone is on the clock, and please start the race. Here we go. Alright, here comes the Chao, busting down the line. These 4 Chao really need to get some wins if they want to qualify for 2017 playoffs at the end of the year. We'll find out which one will get that chance. Right now, the 4 Chao are going to eat the fruit, and it looks like Zach Allison is for the rest. Right now, it is Chris Renakos who has the lead, followed by Chris Nelson in second place. Which one of those Chris's will prevail, we'll find out soon enough. As the first superstar gets beat is Zach Allison, who was taking a rest for a while, but now he's doing the game. Now battling, and number 1's going to rest, so he's expected to drop down a couple of places. And right now, number 7 is getting left behind. He's taking the water, trying to gain some ground. As speed was number 2, we made by number 2, who's now catching up with our leader, Chris Renakos, who's currently tied with Dave Miller for the best record in the Chao racing universe. Right now it is Chris Nelson who is in 3rd place right now, as number 7 will have a turn now, leading numbers 1 and 8, and Fred Harrison in the dust. Fred Harrison is getting left behind in the competition. He's going to need a couple of speed busts to get back in this one, and this is the first event. Will we get some more? We'll find out soon enough. Meanwhile, Chris Renakos continues to dominate over number 2 and Chris Nelson. Will Chris Nelson make the Miracle Pass? We'll find out in just a moment. Next verse belongs to number 8, who leaves Fred Harrison at number 1 in the dust. By now, both number 1 and Fred Harrison both really need some help. Which one of them will get the next command speed bus? It is Fred Harrison. That's who. Leaving number 1 in dead meat. And number 7 passes more, so that means Fred Harrison will move up another place. And right now, Chris Renakos is approaching the home stretch. I don't think Chris Nelson will be able to catch up to Chris Renakos in time. As the next speed bus belongs to number 2. That's his second speed bus in the race, and he will have command of the lead because both Zach Allison and Chris Renakos are going to rest. And number 7 is going to rest, so he's going to be left behind in the competition. And who will get the next command speed bus? It is Fred Harrison. That's his fastest speed bus of the race. And look at that, he's swimming like crazy. And he is going to hold on Chris Renakos to win an exciting one. What a deal. He was way behind in the competition and thought this was going to be all over. But Fred Harrison made a statement and he wins him by a landslide. What a deal. As number 7 will close on the speed bus race. Fred Harrison made a comeback. That was exciting. Coming up, we got more as I asked for you, but first I will look at this.